Alright, welcome back to more of 9 Villages. And we're going through another mini dungeon in this part. In the Medora Palace. And you're basically going to be getting flippers in this place. Okay, this is a bit of a maze. I think there are a lot of puzzles in this place, so I don't remember all the puzzles, all the block puzzles off the top of my head. So I might be stumbling around a little bit here. Yeah, this same thing. Basically, it's just the same types of enemies you're gonna find in this place. Yeah, I just tanked through all this. Yeah, this is what you're gonna see a lot of in this place, these types of rooms where you have to push blocks in certain ways. Yeah, these I don't remember off the top of my head what the best way through these. I'm gonna try to explore every room here. I think every block you can push once. A little block puzzle here to get out of this room. And if you mess up, you have to go into this room, which is just a dead end. Yeah, a lot of these dead ends don't have anything in them, so... Okay, trying to figure out how to do this one. So I think you want to get the switch on the right first. Yeah, because you need the passage on the lower left corner to reach, get around to push the right block. Alright, not much in this room. I don't know how many of these rooms are gonna have, like, multiple statue shooters, so... I guess it could be somewhat of an advantage, depending on the room you're in. Yeah, I don't remember which way to go here. I'll take a look over here first, I guess. Yeah, this place is confusing because of all the dead ends. A lot of the main paths are actually not on dead ends. It's just figuring out which way is the correct way to go. I'm trying to figure out if you can even get to the right on this one. Yeah, I actually have to think about these puzzles now. And then you got one of these types of rooms that you can push. You pretty much can only go one way. I don't think you can overlap in this one. Pretty much nothing over here, though. I don't think there's anything I can do on this side. So you have to come from another direction to get to the right side there. So this is just a dead end. Again, you're gonna find a number of these in this place. Just more confusing than anything. Well, I guess we'll continue to the left here. You actually have to find a key first. Again, assuming that you don't have an extra key. Yeah, I'm kind of looking through this to see what's the best way around this. Get to the upper door. I guess I'll take a look up here first. I'm just trying to find a block you need to push. I know it's not going to be nearby the switch. It's going to be pretty much as far away as possible. Yeah, you gotta take this quite a way. Okay, get the map here at least. At least this wasn't a total dead end. Yeah, it's just kind of a really random map. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Now you got a half-speed surface. At least I'm getting enough hearts. Yeah, you might want to try to get rid of as many of these bats as possible, so that they don't bump into the traps. And I think you can actually bomb this wall. And get some free money. Not that I really need it at this point. I'm totally capped out on cash anyway. And you actually find a few of these types of rooms. It's just kind of like a bit of a block puzzle. It's actually similar to the one you got that one heart piece way back when. Get rid of that Stalfos. And you just have to be able to make your way to the key over there. Sometimes it behaves really weirdly because it looks like it hits it twice. Like it's doing it right now. It's like it's hitting the switch twice, but I can't explain why. I'm almost getting myself trapped in here, but luckily I can still kind of squeeze out of this. And this room really has nothing in it, actually. It's just more of a trap room, actually. Just a couple of Gleeots there. Yeah, it's just more of a trap room to really annoy you. Actually, it might be easier just to use Pharaoh's Wind and just warp back, because you're gonna go back to that locked door at the beginning. I'm probably gonna do it that way. Just to save a little bit of time. And you don't get anything for clearing that, so just kind of pass by that room. Luckily you have some simpler rooms here. I'll give you a chance to get some refills. Now this room, it almost looks like you can only go up, but I think if you... I think you can cross over on this. And we'll have to get that key on the return trip. But you can actually cross over to the other side. And now you can actually get to the passage on the right there. That you're actually approaching from the, the correct direction. Okay, so this room... I'm trying to figure out how to get through this. Actually, this may not be that tricky. You just walk around. Oops, I didn't want to push the block, though. I think you just walk around the outside, and then you work your way to the bottom part of this room. Yeah, just a mess of bats in here, but... Actually, you have a lot of jars, so you can probably just get refills in here. That's a fairly complicated room to get through here. One of these blocks just shows the push. And this room really doesn't have anything in it. At least I don't think it does. Have to clear it out. Yeah, another empty room. As I mentioned before, you're gonna see a lot of these time trap rooms. I'll complete our exploration of this side. Let me just try to get rid of these snakes first. And this one's pretty simple. You just work around the, outside and, get to the key. And just kind of backtrack your way to that other room with that other key. And again, you can cross over to actually continue on the main path. I guess the blocks are somewhat helpful, kind of barricade the traps there. I'm not very good at the throwing, a diagonal. I seem to point up more when I'm tossing it, so it kind of makes a little difference which way you toss it from. Okay, these rooms are a little weird with the traps. In terms of their range of movement. And this room, nothing in it. Another trap room. Well, I guess I might as well deflect some fireballs like in relative safety here. Now get out of this little trap room. And you just have to know the range of these traps, because you can kind of figure out safe spots to stand. Another one of these puzzles. Okay, well, gotta get to the switch first. And I think you want to go down first. I'm trying to figure out how to work this. And I'm wondering if you can actually get yourself trapped in these rooms. So, if you happen to get yourself trapped, you know, if you have, hopefully you got Pharaoh's Wind and just, you're gonna have to just warp out. Yeah, these rooms get a little bit annoying with all the statue shooters. Oh, I got wind robes in here. I'm good to know that. Oh, it's got a fairy back. Yeah, get rid of those wind ropes first. Oh, another key. Okay, let's see how to work this one. Oh, I guess that works, you know, just as long as I get to the door. And only one of these three routes is correct, you know, not surprisingly. I got a fire block over here and a four-headed one. Might as well try to get as much damage with my sword beams as possible. Some progress. I'm stuck though. Wow, I'm surprised I caught that just with sword beams. And just to be complete, we'll take a look at the other two rooms. Yeah, another one of these types of rooms. There's a block you have to push in here. Okay, luckily this room doesn't have too much in it. Well, now that we got the boss key, now we can get back to the other side. Yeah, I just skipped past that. Okay, now we can make our way to the upper passage. Well, at least it gives me a few seconds to get rid of some of these enemies. Okay, and this room can be kind of a mess. You know, I just gotta be simple and show you. I think there may be something in here, actually, so I'm just gonna clear this out. You know, just to be simple, because this room is a little messy. I'll at least try to simplify some of the work here. And got my magic back. Yeah, really tight spaces to fight in. Well, if you can get to the right side, that's actually okay. You know, because of that narrow passage. Yeah, it wasn't with a key in here. Really cramped passages there. And a lot of Lambolas in this place. Just happened to notice. You know, just take everything out. All these statue shooters, this is crazy. Yeah, I think there's a block you can push, but it doesn't do anything. I guess that was supposed to open the door. Alright, Goma 3. Which, you know, Silver Arrows works fine on them. It just takes 3 hits. Here it only takes 2. Another piece of heart for our efforts. So there's more stuff we can get now that we're gonna get flippers. So So I'll be doing that in the next part. You know, we can get a few things with that. And then, I'm actually missing, I think 5 heart pieces. I actually know where they all are, because 3 of them require flippers, and then 1's in a bonus dungeon, and the other one is one I skipped, and I'll go back to that one at the end. Okay, so we cleared out the Midoro Palace, got flippers, and next part we'll scout around and see what we can do with flippers. Alright, see you guys later.